Mr. Brian Masters, author of the book Maharana, the story of the rulers of Udaipur. The history of the Mewar family, which founded the city of Udaipur, is impressive by any measure. The longevity of the family is unsurpassed anywhere in the world, stretching as it does from the 6th century through nearly 1,500 years in unbroken succession. The present custodian of the family, Arvind Singh Mewar, is the 76th in line. May I request Mr. Brian Masters to please give your keynote address.
It is no good simply imparting information. And you can do that quite easily with a database or a telephone directory. You have got to do something far more than give information. You have got to convey enjoyment. And in that way, the book that you're writing becomes far more than a source of information. It becomes a friend. And you, in the course of reading the book, you, the reader, form a partnership with the author, and the book stretches out a hand to reach you and drag you in. That's what makes a book such an enticing and ennobling object to possess, and no computer could possibly ever manage to compare with it. I've tried to live by it without success, but it stays with me today, and if as a result I have a little of the breath of Mewar in my lungs, that is indeed a great honour and one which I cherish.
Perhaps the time has come when one needs to pass on the responsibility, one needs to pass on the baton to the next generation. And as one of my very wise Australian friend remarked the other day, that, and I said that I'm redundant now. So he said that the best thing that could happen if you are redundant is because you have the confidence in the future management to take over and run the place the way it has been run for so many centuries. I understood the word of redundancy, the wisdom of the word redundancy for the first time in my life. People always ask why we asked Brian to write this book. I think it's $1 million question. We looked at several authors before we decided that Brian would be the best person, and I'm proud to say, ladies and gentlemen, that this decision of mine to give Brian this assignment of writing this book on the family was perhaps the best one I've made in my life. The entire presentation of the book, the color, the paper, selection of photographs are representative and strategically placed in the book where the matter is being referred to by Brian. And all in all, we will thank you. Thank you very much for this great effort. I know you have put in a lot of work. Your people, your publishing house has put in a lot of hard work in getting this book out and getting it out on time. So we were very keen that we should launch it on the day of the Maharana Charitable Foundation Annual Award Day, which we have managed to do, and it's largely on account of the publishing house of that and the effort of Bill Shah.
You see, book does not mean just a literary piece. It's a part of history. The history which is going to motivate the future generation, not only inform them, but they will make them aware of their presence and motivate them to contribute back to the society. And this is what it is. But in India, writing has even a deeper meaning. I don't know, maybe it is in all the countries, but India is more so because the word is called Shabd Brahma, or say the God itself.
I would also like to thank to help us give this book a new avatar, readable and attractive to all.
Dance